Man of the match last week.
Perfect, thank you.
He'll be vital for them.
And the Shield final begins. It's bounced once and into Madiba's hands. Buck Maritz works it out. He's been very reliable for the Madibas this season. Through the hands, and another man you can expect to bash it up, Temba Kisle Boltina. Remember that name. Tristan Paris breaks the first defender. Maritz gives it to Stefanos Nivot. Boltina again. Great stepping. His nickname is Dane Coles. Larson looks for the inside pass, carves his way through. Brinke's the man to take him down. 5 meters out now. Maritz looking blind. Gets out the pass. Hollis. Prinsloo. Maritz feeds Van Wyk. Again bashed up. Zizi Yase. Prinsloo. His opposite number 8, Colin April. He scored 5 tries in this competition. He's going to worm his way over. He scored.
Oh, wow, they've started this off immensely. We knew they'd keep it tight. We knew they'd try to bully the CPUT lighter, less taller forwards. And that number 6, Francois Nivot, dots down some good hard work from the Madibas forward pack. They are the biggest threat to the CPUT side. Clausen did well to get through the gap, and he converts beautifully as well. So Madiba's off to a perfect start. They were able to collect off the kickoff. They came all the way down to the 5-meter line. And the strength of Francois Nivot gets them off to an early try and the perfect start at home.
The dream start for the Madibas, not what CPUT would have wanted. They now restart it, sent towards the stars. Comes down, CPUT side, off a boot.
No advantage.
So the Madibas unable to collect the first kickoff sent their way. Can CPUT capitalize as the Madibas did though?
Gents, the first scrum, you know what to
Yeah,
do.
Victor and Kereanye looked like he wasn't really well lifted. Mistimed that one.
Crouch. Bind. Come up. Yeah. I need to bind on the side of the body. Yeah, let's go. Better?
We all know how vital set phases, set pieces will be tonight's finals rugby. And although CPUT like to throw it around, they need to earn the right. And it starts right here at scrum time.
Bind.
What a sight.
Set.
Guys and girls of NMU have come to play. As of the players, but Amy Barrett-Teron says, let's have another go.
Gents, I need to set higher, please.
Early teething problems at scrum time, it can be expected. Been some late changes in that front row with Temba Luhle and Jadu coming in at number 1.
Set. Steady.
Taken quickly, Erasmus. October, Brinkcase. Erasmus to last week's player that rocks, and that's a big bash from Amir Hendricks.
He's got it.
Ele.
Release.
He was playing for Belhar so recently. Bulleted through the hands. Colin April now. Good hands from CPUT. They need to build this up. They need to build the impetus and momentum. Bashed up by big Jean-Andre Kutsia.
Rock now.
Student of Huguenot. Brinkcase and ALF, fine hands. Quickly recycled. Been impressed by CPUT's fight back. Turned over.
Good turnover.
Merritts hooves it upfield. Tuambofo is hunting. Stays in field. It's a good result, but what a chase by Josiah Tuambofo.
Leave the ball, yeah?
Oh, good work from Francois Nivold.
Blood reversal.
Worried about the shape of the CPUT side at ruck time. Not looking like they're supporting the ball carrier.
Okay.
That gives Francois Nivold the opportunity to get the ball. Allows them to kick the ball back. Tuambosia with a great chase that allowed them possession of the ball in the 22. Good attacking position.
More.
Set up with the maul. It was Big Prinsloo. 3 meters out. Got to the back, they're rolling. The big man, Johan van Beek, dots it down. Second try in the final. The forwards are bringing it for the Madibas.
Thank you.
Look at that maul go. CPG seemed like they were going to be able to stop it, but the strength of the individual players, Johan van Beek, so much strength. It's a mismatch against Ralton October, the number 10. And he does so well to get the ball down, showing some good skills to finish off a great passage of play. And right at the beginning, it seems CPUT are just simply not able to keep up with the strength and force of the Madibas pack. We knew that's where the battle would be.
Yeah, you okay?
Now to add 2. Just misses. No matter. It's a good start. As you said, Fudge, the CPUT guys, they're moving the ball around well. They're showing passages of really great hands, but just NMU are just bashing it up with those big oaks.
Yeah, they need to get over the advantage line. The thing about passing the ball out wide so early in the game is that the defense is there. They'll check them.
Another good contest from CPUT. Kutsia runs onto it. October finds April. Technical tackle around the ankles on him. That was the right decision from Lewis. Brinkcase taken off the toes by Bradley from Boerven. And Boerven says he eats peanut butter bread before every game.
Advantage, not fine.
It's obviously working.
We must play the advantage. You're diving over there.
And the referee, Amy Barrett-Teron, brings a halt to play for a knock-on. There you see the knock-on before. Advantage wasn't being able to carry on simply because the man was, and Madiba's man was racking off of his feet. So they come back for the advantage, and wow, the Madiba's forwards are getting over the advantage line a little bit too easily, although CPUT looks so dangerous when they get that ball out wide.
Crouch! Bind! Bind on the side of the body, not the shoulder. Okay. Let's come a bit closer. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Go on. Thank you. Crouch. Bind. Set. Stay up.
So, teething problems continue at scrum time. CPUT will hope they are the ones getting things right. They cannot afford to give away a short arm or a penalty, allowing Madiba an easy exit.
Gents, don't look to me. You know how to scrum. Let's do your job properly, please.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Last in time. Last in time there, Tim.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Ready. Ready.
So, penalty for NMU. Fudge, care to run us through that?
I think the referee, Amy Barrett-Teron, has got it right there. You can just see how CPUT didn't hold their weight. It looked like NMU, the Madibas were holding their weight. Their CPUT went straight down, and they'll need to sort that out. I mentioned how they are the team that cannot afford releasing the pressure on an NMU side when they are in their own half. So here you see NMU putting the pressure on CPUT and CPUT folding.
Open at the back.
They'll want to sort out their scrum.
Baltina finds Robbie Isaacs. Isaacs will be looking to play for Namibia in the World Cup later this year. But Prinsloo stolen and then stolen back. Klaassen to Van Wyk. Merritt's now to Baltina again. How many times have we seen him used already, but it's been spat out forward? Puchamputa went to Takastad High, which is in the Eastern Cape, a couple hours out of PE. Bradley van Boerven receives it on the inside pass. Now it's October. Great line from Ele Brinkhuis. Good stepping. Oh, get out of my way, says Annie Salman. Into space. Bit of a Hail Mary, almost seized upon by Van Wyk, rather. D'Angelo Williams takes it.
No hands, no hands.
For my Menlo Park student.
Ruck was formed.
Jan van Wyk, his hands in the ruck illegally. CPUT will relish that, winning that battle at ruck time. Put a pep in the step to that pack which has been dominated so far in this first half.
Time off. Yeah.
So the first line out for CPUT. This is going to be an interesting part of this game. If they have any chance putting up good competition against this strong Madiba's side, they'll need to at least win their own ball, especially in the Madiba's half, so they can get the ball out wide where they are dangerous. And it seems, in fact, if they can get that ball out wide, 1 or 2 tries could be scored. I'm not so sure the Madiba's defense is looking solid out wide, out on the wingers. It'll be interesting to see if CPUT can put this Madiba's side under pressure for the first time.
All about the set pieces. The first line out works for CPUT. October.
Push back.
Erasmus, October. Hayele. What a take. Christopher Andrews. Erasmus. Van der Boven. Consul. October again. This is good continuity. Lewis says he listens to Sam Smith and Ed Sheeran, does Lewis. The stab through. Being hunted. Perfectly placed.
Oh.
Oh, what happened?
He was in front of the kicker? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go back for the penalty, no advantage. No try in front of the kicker. We're going back for advantage.
No offsides.
Oh, that's heartbreak. Asisi Pomalotana,
No try.
an old Queen's College
Offside.
first team player, and unfortunately, he's in front of the kicker. What a move that was. There was no one back at home for the Madibas, and I did mention how it's looking a little bit dodgy out wide for them. Ralton October does well to take advantage of that. Unfortunately, it is unable to be well executed. So they go for points. Good choice for the CPUT side, I think.
Ralton October to get the first points on the board for this final. Front of the uprights. Puts it over. 3 points to CPUT.
They looked really good on that last passage. Perfect line out. Really well executed. Perfect throw, perfect jump. Amir Hendricks took it really well. How well is Buchamputa running with the ball, the number 6 for CPUT. They're using him in the middle of the back line to great extent.
Claassen to Brinkcase. Brinkcase weighs up his options. Rasmus takes contact. Another penalty for CPUT. Yeah, I think the right decision to not take it quickly.
Johan van Beek having a few problems with his discipline. Second penalty is given away. What a useful kick, Randy Brinkcase.
That's the middle.
Fantastic rucking from Keydon Consul. The ruck is formed, cannot have your hands in.
Consul finds his man again. Lineout's looking good for CPUT. Last week's semi-final, UKZN faltered. It was one of the real areas in which NMU dominated them. Twirling infield in Kaile. Goes down.
Last feet.
Erasmus, October. Big hits in the center field. Now NMU ball.
Last feet, hold.
Maritz cuts out several players, finds its way to Prinsloo. Prinsloo runs through. Oh, it's a good tackle on him by October.
Leave it, blue. You off your feet?
Lesnar. Nele. Lunati Lesnar Nele. Very useful player. Strong at outside center. Gives away a ridiculous penalty. Way off of his feet. Rips it out. A little bit cynical from him. He wanted make sure he gets that right. Interesting choice from the Matibas. Clearly, they've identified their maul as being dominant. All the pressure on CPUT now on this line out. He's totally off of his feet and not supporting his weight.
Finds his mark in Prinsloo. More set up. Walking, walking, walking. They're over. That's another try. 3 tries thus far in the first quarter for the Madibas.
Stefanus Nivot. All just looking a little too easy for the Matibas. No way you're stopping a maul that close to the try line, moving with such force. The way they're able to get it going that quickly as soon as they touch the ground, very difficult to defend. You need to get much lower than the CPUT side was there.
Oh, this is a proper kick from the sideline. You have to have quite a bit of legs. Look at the crowd in the background. The stadium still continuing to fill up. Clausen. She came pretty close. Won't add 2. And with that, we're going to go into a strategy break. Little break for the players, for the spectators, for everyone to have a rest, but it's for our viewers to get to know members of the community. And we now go down to the green to Katuelo.
I've got the Sears Marketing Manager, Mr. Adolf Marie, here with us. Now, Adolf, you were with us at East London, and now you're here in PE. Rugby is very healthy in the Eastern Cape, it seems, and how great is the crowd?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so excited that for the first time we've got a female ref, and then on top of that, an awesome crowd. I mean, an awesome evening, and I think what a match is going to be tonight, yeah.
And also being part of Varsity Shield and to see how it has grown. I mean, Nessie from Varsity Shield just told me that we're actually filling the other side of the stadium as well. That's great.
Yeah, and the sponsors, I mean, this year was the year that we said whether it's Shield final, Cup final, it needs to be a big show. We need to, I mean, these guys are playing their hearts out. The spectators are coming in the crowd. We need to give them a good show. What awesome, yeah.
Okay, Adolf, a quick prediction. Who's going to take it? Are you allowed to say?
Oh, I'm not allowed to say, but anyone with purple or flames, yeah, they're going to do it, yeah.
Thanks, Adolf.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kadua and Adolf. So, Fudge Mabeta, what do you make of the first 20 minutes? And what do you think the CPUT in particular, what are they being told that they need to work on?
Well, it's just been, they've had the opportunities, haven't they? Once on the right side of the field, both opportunities in the far corners, the left side and the right side. And we said they're going to be attacking those wide channels. So tactically and strategically, CPUT have done really nothing wrong. It's just discipline that's letting them down. Discipline at the wrong places. They had a penalty in an attacking position where they were putting some pressure on Matibas. They weren't able to take advantage of that. They gave away a penalty. Matibas kicked to the 5-meter line and were able to score a try from that. So the score is not a good depiction of how this game is going so far. CPUT have to do a little bit better at ruck time, though. It seems they are losing the battle up front. It'll be interesting to see how they handle that, how they adjust and deal with that, because the Matibas have identified it and they're now putting their foot down and putting pressure on that tight 5.
And we're back. Ralton October went to Hoher School, Florida,
Back by blue.
as did incumbent Springbok fly, Alton Yanchis. Erasmus October. Hele. What a 13 he is, so involved. Don't often see an outside centre
First one.
getting so actively involved in the game. Taken quickly. Mputa, he's also been busy. Brinkhuis, Van der Boven. Hendricks. Mia Hendricks goes on the run. Oh, lovely contact. Moved back, however, Jandre Kutsia by his opposite number 3, Johan van Beek. October. Lewis. See, Lewis is a big chap. 91 centimeters, 91 kilograms rather, and 186. Almost intercepted by Klaassen. Another good opportunity for CPUT.
If you're going to go for it, you must catch it.
Yeah, if you're going to go for it, you must catch it. The words from the brilliant referee, Amy Bergeron. And right here, if you are going to go for it, you need to catch it. The ball goes down. It seems like a knockdown, and therefore it is a penalty. This is just to promote running rugby, which CPUT is starting to really get right. And it's clear he did try to catch it, but unfortunately wasn't able to.
Thrown in Amir Hendricks. Line-out's been impressive thus far. Very well-drilled side, it seems. As I say, that just ripped up illegally.
Jose Isaacs, the man penalized. You must release the tackler. Doesn't release the tackler on his knees. Doesn't release the ball carrier on his knees there. Now CPUT going for touch. This is going to be interesting.
Five meters out. CPUT with a chance. Their first try. Hendricks. Oh, it's spilled backwards, however. Van Boven. Works blind. October inside line. Molotana. Worked blind again. October gets the pass out. Oh, smashing defense.
Wow, Francois Nivot stops Anengeba Salman, who did well to get through the first tackle. Look at October, no look pass. Oof. So close. Francois Nivot, try-saving tackle.
He's been good, Nivot. Got the try, 2 tries in fact. He's defensively strong as well, so especially when you have an enforcer against a team like that, it really is so handy.
No, exactly, Anton. So difficult to have that shape at ruck time every time. So difficult to support your wingers when they go down and they're isolated, because there's that Francois Nivot, classic number 6 guy there. And he's got that crowd backing him, giving the Matibas all the energy they need. They're up on their feet. We will rock you, is what they're singing. And so far, they are.
And indeed, Madiba's stadium has been a theatre of doom for opposition teams this season as Robbie Isaacs works it back. Prinsloo.
It's out, player.
Okovane, he's come onto the field. Merits his exit.
There's a resident competition that has been running since the beginning.
And Klaassen with time sends it upfield.
I want to see your signs up so we know where you are. Tonight
Klaassen does some handy work for them. Still have to defend. CPUT's line out, I must say, has impressed me so far. One they missed on the 5-meter line. Who knows what could have happened from that short line out. It was just by a millimeter.
And so, this time it's been knocked back from the Madibas. Baltina seizes upon it. Oh, you can hear Sweet Caroline getting warmed up in the background. Is the Shield final. Klaassen
Oh,
big
no,
boot.
No. No, you're good, you're good.
And as Neil Diamond serenades thousands of people, Brinkcase gets out a miracle pass. Now good interplay, Salman. Did well to stay in there, did Salman. October, Brinkcase runs laterally. Puta. Now coast to coast rugby from CPUT. October, what a step. Once again, gets out the pass. 5 meters out now, CPUT. 4 meters out. Van der Boven gets out another pass, and that's the try. Well deserved. And the gents are happy.
Buchamputa, psyched. A brilliant pass. Take a look at that man, Brinkcase. They call him Mr. Holiday. Wow, he's slick.
And it's another miracle pass coming out. Fudge, I've been so impressed by the big men's hands.
Beautiful hand there by Badri van Boven. But Mputa, he's run hard all night, and a great finish coming from him.
Big kick now for Alton October. Take it off the left foot. It's a tough one. But how huge it'll be if he gets it. Oh! Wow! CPUT want this trophy.
So good to see that they've come to play. They've only lost one game all season, and we know they like passing the ball around. Great hands from Buchamputa. He's been the enforcer for CPUT. We've seen how good Francois Nivaud's been for the Matibas. Seems like it's battle on now. It'd be great to see the last 13 minutes of this half.
Lubo Klaassen restarts, sending it to his opposite 10. It's a deep kick. Ralton October, who put in the kick, and Randy Brinkcase, who had that marvelous pass, takes contact. Van der Boven steps in at scrum half. And Ayale, the captain, pirouettes, gets up. Oh, it's very hard to stop this man. October, Brinkcase. Brinkcase! He ran backwards there for a couple steps. He's going faster than many of us could go.
Push back.
Whipped out quickly by Erasmus. It's the big inside center, Lewis. Now it's a hooker, Consul. Erasmus. October. October finds the space. Stunning line from October. Gets out the pass to Erasmus. He was munched by Kokovane.
They've done so well to support and clear up that ball.
Van der Boven, who has been the first recipient a couple plays now. Brinkcase won't be stopped. October, oh, filthy inside pass. Brinkcase, good stepping from Lewis. Every time I see Lewis in the back line, I think he's a forward, such as his size. Williams. Erasmus. Van Boven. That was a bit of an unusual pass, considering how slick they're looking. This is real Harlem Globetrotters rugby. Lewis. Now we're talking. Through and the final pass. Kele can't stop. Oh, well, CPUT Fudge, they're starting to get out of control.
Oh my word. Yeah, even the Madiba supporters up on their feet clapping. Lesnar, seen how strong he is. And I tell you what, Tristan Fourie, the number 15, does so well to just use that touchline to his advantage. Oh, brilliant defense coming back from a handoff. You get Champagne rugby, and then you get Harlem Globetrotters rugby, CPUT. Wow, they love throwing the ball around. So difficult to stop once they get going.
Rian Esterhazen is receiving some attention. The full-time student. He's been working. Said he wanted to be remembered in his last season as a captain and team player. Now it's been taken quickly.
You want it? He asked for it. Offside. Taking the pass.
And those are the small mistakes, silly mistakes. All the pressure's on the Matibas. They're on their 5 meter. CPUT just need to keep their heads cool. Let them exit, kick it out. They get the ball on the 22 meter line and they can attack. But unfortunately, discipline has let them down. Well, the lifters don't help up Anengeba Salman, the number 7 for CPUT, who look to compete well.
Tembekile Boltina. Perfectly to his man.
Late sack.
Advantage still, disciplinary issues. CPUT.
Late sack.
Amir Hendricks, he's been brilliant today, linking with the backline so well, running the ball up strong. Unfortunately, a few seconds late on his sack there. And so NMMU are allowed, by unforced errors of the CPUT side, to keep going up
Just get your timing
away
right.
from their try line.
Okay, we'll wait till you get the right numbers
Yep,
in.
it is a late sack, and in
5.
fact it was
5.
Anengeba Salman, not Amir Hendricks. Matiba's now on the halfway, still with ball in hand.
Boltina to the back.
Over the 15.
Precise throwing. Timber Boltina thus far. Okovane telling his men to move forward. Now he works it out. Hollis. Haven't seen too much of him thus far. One of the biggest players in the Madiba side. Yase needs to go backwards. Claessens salvages it. Laken Gray, the youngster, who was captaining Craven Week last year. Played for Grey PE. Boltina on a fine line.
No advantage.
Spills a bad advantage. 2 Madibas was being played.
Tembekile Boltina, he gets around the pitch. Super fit for a hooker. And literally, since being on their 5 meter line, without the ball, backs against their ropes, the Madibas now look like they'll be just through penalties, right down on the 10 meters from the CPUT try line. Will they go for the maul? Both sides giving away penalties. Who can capitalize?
Gents, if you're going to walk in, you need to give them numbers early. So just send them back.
Boltina juggles, but it's come down, favoring Madibas. Sibusiso Okovane tells his men to get around him. Zizi Yase, look at him go. Absolute tank. Now through the hands, Tristan Fourie steps inside. There's no one on the right for the Madibas. Thus they opt to give it to Stefanos Nivot, sniffing his 3rd try.
Last feet, get back.
Now Claessen, Hollis, gets out the pass. Yomalela Keswa juggles, then scores.
Well, they kept the ball going wide. Look how well Hollis does to draw in Brinkhays. Yomelela Keswa does well to keep his line and his depth, finish it off in the corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, once again, when this moment comes, we need a moment of silence. Can you please respect the kicker? And just a few seconds.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, just ask, may we please respect the kicker.
Luvo Klaasen, another tricky kick. Player down in front of the uprights, receiving some attention. What a shot that is. Curls it. Won't be adding two.
Klaasen does well to pass it out wide. Hollis does beautifully to draw the man. Keswa keeps his depth and finishes off spectacularly.
Yeah, we're going to play.
But CPUT, being their own worst enemy, they had ball in hand on the 5-meter, looking to put away a try at least. Instead, they've given one away.
It's a deep restart, calmly taken by Luvo Klaasen. Oh, goodness me! Now we're talking. Luvo Klaasen brushing and laughing off defenders. Almost was quickly worked out. The tackle slowed things down. Now the pace settles a moment. They're taking their time. Good defense prevents Madibas from going forward. Laken Gray. Luvo Klaasen slowly crawling up. Over the top, the kick.
Watch him.
Oh, well, that's a great kick.
Yep.
You know, that's how you play finals rugby.
Thank you.
Just keep the ball into opposition, the opposition's half. Keep putting their set phases under pressure.
Just hold.
All the pressure on CPUT to try win this line out.
It's going to hold for your flowers.
That's a big boy who's come onto the field.
And just an injury at the back there. That's a 10.
Branford, that is. CPUT go for the short line out.
Okay, here we go. Come back on.
It's an important lineup for CPUT. Needed to work. And it doesn't. Baltina. Now with Keegan Branford, nicknamed Began, on the field, adding to the size. Robbie Isaacs bashes it up. Oh! Oh, we're going to be called back. Obstruction, it was.
Oh. Obstruction. Good call. I wonder if Lobu Tevin Klaasen caused that. Being a little cheeky.
Time off.
Good to see Jose Isaacs
Captain.
telling the substitute Branford to calm down.
Captain. Gents, that's unnecessary. If the time is off, we're going to come back, reset, we're going to play rugby. Talk to your players. You started that.
Oh, yep, and it is. I
Settle
mean,
down. Settle down.
Hendricks had no chance
Settle
getting
down.
past the big Branford.
Obstruction.
What I liked seeing there was Rion Esterhazen calling that man, Branford, pulling him by the neck and saying, calm down. That's great captaincy, keeping calm heads.
Especially in a final, Anton, it's exactly what you want to see as a coach. Control the game, slow it down. All CPUT want is for the game to get a little bit scrappy, for them to pass the ball around, keep it loose. Madibas have controlled the pace of this game beautifully.
Consol finds his mark. Erasmus, October, and Puta. Just full of running. Taken quickly by Erasmus. Was potentially in a kickable position, but 12 points down. CPUT opt for the 7. Erasmus to October. Inside line. Didn't find. It's a forward pass.
October looking around, trying to find what went wrong there. Yeah, man, you know what, actually, the forwards should be working a little bit harder to get behind the ball. Giving October the options. He loves playing when he has options. You want to work hard for him to get to play his game plan, have ball in hand, use the brilliant mind he has. Very inventive players, October. Forwards letting him down, I think, then.
Coach! Set! Stay up!
CBC Salt Makovane lets his big man do the work. It comes out quickly. Oh, grab it. Bounce, fortunately. Oh, wow. It could have been nightmare stuff for the Medivas. And that was the end of the first half, and it has been full of excitement, full of running. Some real flashes, some delightful passages from CPUT. But thus far, Medivas just too domineering with their big men. And at halftime, the 2019 Varsity Shield Final, Medivas lead CPUT 22 points to 10.